Okay, now I'm going to demonstrate what I think is probably the coolest, most useful feature of AnyScreen AI, and that is the InstaQuery feature. So we've got down on our taskbar here, we've got the AnyScreen app, and I'll open that up. And you can see that it comes up in like this full screen here. Now it's not in the InstaQuery mode right now, but let's change that startup behavior. So when the app starts, if I want it to start in InstaQuery mode, I can turn this startup option on, and I'll have the rectangle tool selected by default. I can click OK, and I'm going to exit the app. Now when I start it up, it's already in InstaQuery mode, which means it's ready to select something on the screen. And what InstaQuery does is it immediately queries the LLM that you've pre-configured. So all it takes is a single click, and then let's say I just want to look, and I'll drag over this little frog right here. What the heck is this little frog? And voila, it's already querying the large language model that you've set up in advance, in this case, Anthropic Claude Sonnet 4.5. And there you go. So here you have the query, the results from the LLM. And oh, look, it has some links in here. So let's say we want to know what this term means. We can, and this is not an InstaQuery feature, this is just in the query results. I'll click on this thing there. Now, the link that they gave us in that was no good. It's a 404. So let's pick a different link. Here, this is a link to something alkaloids. I'll click that. Now you notice when I click it, it hides itself automatically, and that's because the query results window is on top of all the other windows. And so you can see I can restore the query results if I want to bring them back up. But anytime you click a link in here, what it does is it moves itself out of the way. It minimizes itself. You can see it's down here. And then, and that was a 404 as well. So we're getting some bad links from the LLM, but that doesn't matter. So anywho, now if I go back and restore the window from here, it will then get rid of that show results button because it knows that the results are now back on the screen. So that's an example of how InstaQuery works. Now, with InstaQuery, you can also use it even though you don't have it turned on right away, or if it's not a startup mode with InstaQuery, you can still just use it normally. Like if you're just using the app and you want to turn on InstaQuery, you can just turn it on anytime, click one of the tools, and then immediately just highlight anything on the screen, and it'll immediately just go query the large language model. Whereas normally it's building up these items in the list and then requires you to press that button there to query the LLM. So there you go. That's InstaQuery. When InstaQuery is off, and I'll clear the list here, when InstaQuery is off and I'm in manual selection mode, I can just start selecting multiple things, and it'll start building them up in this list, after which you can submit them to the LLM.